Alright, so I've been experimenting with some aging techniques that I'm going to be using in the near future on some other projects. And this is kind of what I've come up with. It's a very rustic barnwood looking, obviously it's not real barnwood, but it looks close enough to where you can use it on home decorations or other little projects. But I'm going to show you how I did this, and just as a reference, this is a before and after. This actually broke from the same piece, and this is what it looked like before, and this is what we're going for. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I did it, and then stay tuned for my future videos where I actually use it in some projects. So step one, we're going to be taking out all this nice soft wood grain out of here. It really brings up that the hard grain and removes all that soft grain, and it's going to give it a really nice weathered look. So we're going to keep going on this and get the rest of it off. Alright. So as you can see, I've pulled all the really soft grain out and left these hard grain ridges, and it gives it a really nice weathered look already. But we're going to take it a few steps further. So just lightly sand it, just so you don't get any splinters or anything. And then I actually like to use this is called a farrier's rasp, and it's something that they use when they're putting horseshoes on horses. So I got them from a farrier. I have a couple of them, and they're really good. So I'm just gonna quickly do some heavy beat on it a little bit. Take a screwdriver. Alright, so that's all the distressing I'm gonna do on this, just as a trial, and then we'll go ahead and whitewash it. I got some white latex paint. Just take a brush. Go ahead and let that dry. Alright, so now that that's had some time to dry, I'm just going to go ahead and take some sandpaper and just reveal this high grain. Actually, you can continue to distress it from this point on. So I have some pretty dark stain here. And I'm just gonna basically stain that wood, and it's also going to stain the paint slightly, age it. Alright, and that's pretty much it. So this is what it used to look like, and now we've got this nice aged look. Actually, this is the piece that it broke from, so you could tell exactly what it used to look like versus what it is now. Alright, so that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. It's hard to mess up distressing wood or anything for that matter, but pretty simple. Doesn't take very long at all. There's a couple other methods that I'm going to try up, and I'll probably post those in videos too. But that's pretty much it for today, and stay tuned and you can see what I actually use this method in on my next project. So we'll see you next time.